The left or right side panel appears only when the mouse cursor moves to the left or right edge of the screen. In the program settings, we can disable this automatic hiding of these two panels. Let's expand Tools in the top menu and choose Settings. I will uncheck the option Auto-Hide Side Panels. In addition, I will disable contextual prompts when pointing to elements. I click OK. Now we can see the left and right side panels all the time. We can change the width of the side panel. Hover over the edge of the panel with the mouse cursor. The mouse cursor symbol will change its symbol. Press the left mouse button and move the mouse cursor. This way, we can set a new width of the side panel. I will open a sample project attached to the program. In the top menu, select File, select Open. Point to the multi-pane roof cumulative dimensioning file and click Open. A structural model has appeared in the program workspace. This is a wooden structure design. In the work area of the program, we define and modify the geometry of the design structure. In this area, we distribute the loads. In this part, we also display the results of static calculations and the results of norm verification. We have loaded a model of a structure. I will now present several ways to select objects. You can select objects directly by pointing to an object inside the workspace or by selecting an object in the design tree. I can select an object directly inside the workspace. I set the mouse cursor, for example, on the bar and press the left mouse button. The indicated bar has been made bold, which means that it has been selected and we can modify it. After selecting a single element, I can see in the Geometry tab such things as the cross-section of the bar, the length of the bar, and to which group of bars it is assigned. I press the Escape key and uncheck the selected item. Now I will click on the node. I hover over the node symbol and click the left mouse button. An outline symbol appeared around the selected node, which means that the node has been selected and we can modify it. After selecting a single node, I can now read on the Geometry tab, amongst other things, what locks have been defined in a given node. No additional locks were set on the selected node. I press Escape and uncheck the object. By clicking the left mouse button on the object, we select a single element of a given type. Then I click the left mouse button on another bar. We can see that only the newly indicated bar is currently selected. When selecting elements, the Shift key plays a special role. I press the Shift key and it points to the next element. We can see that when the Shift key is pressed, the next indicated objects are selected. When I press Shift and point the left mouse button again to the selected object, the object is removed from the selection set. I press Escape and uncheck all selected items. We can select multiple objects at the same time. We can do this by defining the rectangular area of the window. To start selecting from the window, press the Control key and indicate with the left mouse button to a point in the workspace. I indicated a point, which is the first corner of the rectangular area of the window. Next, I need to indicate the opposite corner of the window. When I move the cursor to the left, the objects that are in the indicated window in whole or only partially will be selected. When I move the cursor to the right, the objects that are entirely in the indicated window are selected. When I move the cursor to the left, the outline line of the window area will be dashed. When I move the cursor to the right, the outline line of the window area will be continuous. I move the cursor to the left, specify the area of the window, I let go of the left mouse button and release the Control key. We can see that objects have been selected that were in the indicated window in whole, all, or only partially. I press Escape. I uncheck the selected elements. I press Control again and indicate with the left mouse button the first corner of the rectangular area of the window. I move the mouse cursor to the right. I specify the size of the window. I let go of the left mouse button and Control. We can see that the objects have been selected that are entirely in the indicated window. I show the selection of elements using the window. When selecting objects with a window, we can also use the Shift key. I will select several objects using the window again. I press the Control button. I indicate the area of the window and select the elements. Now I want to deselect several objects. I press the Control plus Shift key. I indicate the first corner point of the window. I move the mouse cursor to the left and specify the area of the window. I let go of the left mouse button. With the help of the window, we removed from the selection objects that were wholly or only partially in the window. I press Escape and uncheck all selected elements. I can also select objects directly from the project tree. I can expand on the tree, for example, the item bars. In this project, bars were assigned to the appropriate groups. I can expand with the left mouse button the item Other Rafters. The tree shows a list of positions of all the bars that have been assigned to this group. With the left mouse button, I can click on the option selected and select the indicated bar. We see that the indicated bar on the tree was automatically selected and bolded in the program workspace. From the tree position, I can select multiple objects. I can mark and uncheck them. In the same way, from the level of the tree, I can mark, for example, nodes. I press Escape and uncheck all selected elements. I will collapse all the positions on the tree. I will go to the program workspace. I press the Control key and with the left mouse button, point to the bar. A green animation appeared on the bar. The item in this case is not selected. However, we can see that the project tree has been expanded. An object that is automatically indicated in the workspace has expanded on the tree. Thanks to these options, we can quickly find the elements in the project tree.